Hey, how y'all doing? This is your host, Brianna, and this is the Socks Off podcast. Welcome. Hope your socks are actually off. Before I dive into this topic, make sure to follow me on Instagram at the Socks Off podcast, XO, because somebody stole my name. Make sure to follow me on TikTok at the Socks Off podcast. Nobody saw my name there. And then follow me on Instagram and TikTok at http.brianax. Follow my sister because she's got baked goods, okay? Cakes in a row on TikTok, and then at cakes dot in a row on Instagram. Now let's just get into this juicy topic because there's a lot to discuss here. I'm going to be talking about discipline and my struggles with it. So right now I'm 19 years old. The year before that, I was 18 years old. Where was I when I was 18 years? I feel like we need a bit of backstory context. I was in sixth form, my last year of sixth form. Let's just say I fucking hated school. But between those years of sixth form, those 2 years of sixth form made me realize how much I really don't like school. It was just completely soul crushing. You hear people say sixth form is soul crushing. It truly is. Like, I'm still gaining bits of my soul back. Ooh, ciao. It feels like I'm in rebirth mode, right? Like I'm gaining it all back. Attendance was super low as well, like below 70. I'm pretty sure it was lower than that at one point. It was bad. The only thing that was questionable was my attendance. I still got work. I still handed in my work. Was it always on time? Sometimes I would ask for extensions, but it was like a normal amount. Out of sixth form now, and now I'm focusing on the career that I want to build. I don't have to worry about stupid ass assignments that I've never fucking cared for. I don't have to answer stupid essay questions that will not benefit me or will not give me fucking money. I don't have to worry about that stuff. I'm so glad that I'm in the position now where I'm at least free to do what it is that I want and focus on stuff like the podcast and stuff like my social media. I will be back on TikTok. Don't you worry, bitch. Don't you worry. But I can focus on the things that actually give me joy and things that I'm passionate about. The only thing is, right, where I was in the school system for so long and I was just so used to being soul crushed, it's weird balancing all of this together, right? I have my own dreams, and to fulfill them I need to be consistent and I need to discipline myself. But it's so strange because I'm so just used to being a child and everyone telling me what to do. I'm going to be 20 next year. I'm going to be fucking 20 next year. And I know that's still young, but that's like a whole decade switch. So I'm like really just deep and I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. Like, this is a lot. Like, even just working now and getting the money that I'm getting and having to balance that and having to be responsible. I have to be responsible? Like, it's insane work. Like, I'm able to do it. Don't get it twisted. I'm able to do it. But guys, it's a struggle to just balance that all together. Like, it's so weird. And I've got all of these like weird responsibilities, especially like miscellaneous tasks that just come up. Like, I've just got all these responsibilities that I need to catch up to. I'm an adult, so I'm free to do whatever it is I want. But I have to click in. It is so damn stressful because this is my first rodeo. When it comes to adulthood, I'm not used to this like insane amount of pressure and it's overwhelming. Don't worry, I will get there soon. I'm balancing it soon, but navigating your 20s, and I'm not even 20 yet, it's super lonely because everyone has their own sort of path that they're going down, and you can talk to your friends about it. They've got their own shit that they need to worry about. I've got my own shit that I need to worry about. It's just like this domino effect. Like, you can talk to people, but it will never be the same. I've got all of these responsibilities. What I used to do before, like a tendency of mine, was to procrastinate. So back when I was 18 and I was in sixth form, my first thought was, okay, school is causing me stress, so I just simply won't go to school. And that was my form of escapism. I just wouldn't go to school and I'd be like, okay, cool, it's just causing me too much stress. I'll do the work when I can do the work, but I don't need to be in that environment. After reflecting, like a year later, I'm like, okay, I just like to run away from situations when they get a bit too difficult for me. Bitch, lock in. With sixth form, I didn't care for it because it wasn't gonna add to the career that I'm going down that. The reason why I could get away with not attending school and basically using that as a form of escapism, because school was my source of stress. Running away from school and being at home was my sense of escapism. My form of escapism was becoming something that I was like addicted to, which is strange. Like, I was addicted to escaping from my success. Like, my form of escapism was something that I was a little bit addicted to, so ingrained in my routine. It's just It's something that, like, it's a natural response now. Like, whenever I'm stressed, okay, cool, let me run away from the situation. Let me just forget about all the tasks. Let me doom scroll. Like, that's what I tend to do. But in this moment, if I keep fucking around and doing that, I'm gonna notice a pattern of just me wanting to do things. I kind of do it, and then the going gets tough, and I just leave it alone. And I keep doing it. Going gets tough, leave it alone. I cannot keep doing that. I'm having to parent myself, strict with myself. And do you know what's so cool? Like, if you believe in astrology, there's these things called the perfection year. The year that I'm in, 19th, I think that's the 8th house. Transformation, rebirth, regrowth. It's also death as well. Shedding skin. That's what it is. A snake shedding skin, and you're like coming into your new self. Coming towards the end, being 19, starting to learn that I just can't keep using the excuse that, oh, I'm stressed, oh, I don't like this, it's overwhelming, it's going to keep getting overwhelming. I just need to find healthy ways to cope with it. But for most people, when they're usually anxious and stressed, they tend to resort to unhealthy recreational ways of escapism. Am I included in that category? Maybe. maybe not. I was coming to that point where I was so stressed, and I was like, fuck, I need to pick up. But then I just kind of stopped myself, and I was like, no, Brianna, you don't. No, George, you will not. Do you know, I was like, no, George, you will not. Because I just came to a realization, like, girl, go for a walk around, take a gander, okay? Go make something, go and cook. Have you ate? Instead you want to be picking up. Go and walk, go and cook yourself some food. Call a friend, for fuck's sake. Journal. Okay, it's not every day pick up. Mind you, I'm not an addict. I don't pick up as often as you think. A consistent lesson that I'm learning, navigating my 20s, is consistency and discipline equals success. And I struggle with both. The responsibilities that just come with being a responsible adult is insane. Like, it's stressing me out. I want to go on holiday. Like, I can't keep running away from situations. I just need to face it head on, which it's quite courageous for me, if I must say so. Like, perseverance is what I keep saying. I need to get that tatted on, maybe just on my face somewhere. But perseverance, guys, that is what I'm learning, is to just persevere through this bullshit. It's not even bullshit, because this is stuff that I enjoy. Like, the responsibilities, I'm kind of glad that I have these responsibilities instead of worrying about stupid miscellaneous assignments that I haven't done for my French teacher in like 5 years. And do you know what I mean? It hasn't been 5 years, but I didn't care then. But now I need to care. Now I need to care, and if I don't care, it will have like horrible consequences. If I fuck myself over, it won't just be like a simple detention, or, you know, okay, you didn't do the assignment, whatever. No, it will fuck me over in the long run. So I need to tap in now. When I wake up in the morning not feeling like P Diddy, I don't stress out. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, I'm late or anything. I prefer for things to be a bit free flowing. As long as I have like an idea of what it is I need to get done, it doesn't need to be done in a certain structure or certain way. As long as it's just done. Whether that is, I don't know, I'm on the other side of the country and I'm like, oh shit, I need to get this task done today, I will get it done. It doesn't matter where or in the environment. Because today, funniest thing is, I was meant to record this episode outside of the house, but you know, things happen, life happens, and I was like, shit, I still want to record this episode. Sorry, am I going to record this episode? Of course I am. I'm going to have to compromise. So that's what I'm learning. And it's not like I can't compromise, but I think of excuses as to why I can't compromise, and that just leads me to procrastination. And it's so weird because I will give myself bullshit excuses. So I'm done with that. Stop giving yourself bullshit excuses. Like, imagine a friend was to say those bullshit excuses to you as to reasons why they don't want to do a certain task that would benefit them in the future. You would look at them and be like, bitch. If you were a real friend, you'd be like, bitch, if you don't sit down and do what it is you need to do, would you not? In fact, but for me recently, healthy ways that I've been coping with my stress is taking walks, listening to music. Sometimes I don't listen to music, or it's cooking. Those two have literally just been my favorite right now. Cooking and taking walks. I will know that, okay, this stress is not coming from me procrastinating and having a billion things to do. This stress is just coming from me, like, it's a result of me completing all of those tasks. Like, before I feel like I'm gonna burn out, no. I just go and cool off. I just go to cool off for a bit and I'm fine. But when you do stuff that you like, that you love, that you're passionate about, there's always a burning flame inside of you. I don't think you'll ever burn out. You'll get tired, but you won't burn out. You will not burn out. Okay? I truly believe that because, duh, that's what passion is. It's fire building inside of you. So yeah, I'm truly passionate about this podcast and just me content creating. I always have been. So it will not end. And it don't stop. Boom. 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 Anyways, I've only recently started to find healthy ways to cope. Because I'm not even joking. Like, okay, not a week. That is a lie. That's a fat lie. It took me baby steps. It was baby steps. It's not that before this I wasn't like able to discipline myself and balance everything. I'm still balancing it now. I'm getting there slowly with baby steps. And I want money. I want all the money in the world and I want to travel the world. But in order to do that, I need to work hard and grind. That's really how I feel. You thought I was gonna say something like, no, I'm finding it easy. It's nothing. No, because there are moments where I have to question why I want fun. Is it healthy though? Yeah, I could have fun and I could immerse myself in fun activities, but am I doing that so I can escape and avoid all the responsibilities that I have? Or am I just doing that because, you know what, I deserve it? Me being a Gen Z, like, instead of doing the tasks that I need to do, I'll just doom scroll, or I'll just sleep in a bit, or I'll just eat more food than I should have because I deserve it. I need a break. I'm stressed. And all of those things are true, but I keep putting things off instead of just getting it done. Like, I feel like I'm coming to this, like I'm learning this life lesson at an appropriate time. Learning this at like 19 years old. If I do say so myself, this is pretty mature of me. I'm just maturing and it's strange, but it's good. I'm glad that I'm maturing and I'm glad that I'm aware enough to just be like, hey babe, you need to lock in. I'm proud of myself actually. Yeah. And if you're watching this and you're like, do you know what? I agree. Like, it's time that I start maturing and taking baby steps. I'm proud of you too, bitch. If we want to travel the world, we can't be doing the bare minimum, okay? We're not bare minimum babes. I want more finery, more jewelry, more. Like, I don't want the basic, okay? Yeah, make sure you follow me on all of my socials. Make sure you also tell me, like, how are you coping with navigating your 20s? Like, how are you dealing with that stress? What are your ways of coping with that? Do you go out and burn? Do you go and burn? Do you go out to burn? Do you drink, just like a casual day drink here and there and then get on with your work? Do you go for a gander? Do you journal? Do you cook? Do you bake? Do you like to clean? Make sure you're doing these things healthily, okay? I don't want you to be addicted now. Don't be addicted. Because you can be addicted to basically anything at this point. My journey with discipline, it's a weird one, but I'm getting there. Slowly. Baby steps. It's just weird how, like, everyone makes it seem that, especially on social media, everyone just makes it seem like, oh yeah, like, I've got my life together. You don't, bitch. You don't. And I'm not saying that I fall for that. It does do something to your subconscious because you definitely do think, like, am I moving slow or something? No. I will give myself credit, and you should too. You are doing what you can, but if you know you can do more, be real with yourself and do more. Yes, this is your host, Brianna, at http://brianax on Instagram and TikTok. Those are my personals. If you don't know, now you know. And then follow the podcast at The Socks of Podcast, XO on Instagram, at The Socks of Podcast on TikTok. Make sure you follow my sister's business as well. I'm gonna just link it all down below. Hope you have a great rest of your day, night, evening. Yeah, bitch. I keep shaking because I need to pee. I can't lie. I'm gonna go. But yeah, deuces, guys.